Hi, fourth grade. Grab a pencil and a piece of paper and join me for a lesson on reading music. Please feel free at any time to stop this video and then rejoin it. So we in class, when we notate rhythms, we have our rhythm strips and we have our notes that work very much like a fraction block in helping us to learn our rhythms. Since you don't have those at home, we are going to review the names and values of each one of these notes, and I'm going to show you just quickly how to write them down. And today when I play some rhythms on the rhythm sticks, you are going to write them with your pencil and scratch paper. So let's go ahead and get started. When we notate rhythms on a piece of paper or in our books, what we usually see is, first of all, the time signature, and we generally work in 4/4. And then you just draw a really long line between the top 4 and the bottom 4. And in this area is where you notate your rhythm. So we're going to do 4 beats at a time, and the quarter note, this tells me 4 beats at a time. This tells me that quarter note gets 1 count, is what the bottom portion tells me. So let's start with that quarter note, because that is our basic beat, our basic 1 beat in 4/4 time. So the quarter note, when you're going to notate that, you're just going to draw a stick, and when you get to the line, you are going to draw a ball, but for the quarter note, that ball is solid. It is filled in. So do you remember, this is the quarter note. It is 1 beat. Do you remember what we say for the quarter note? Do we say like ta, ti, tika, tika? What do we say? Okay, we in fact say ta. So this is my 1 beat, and we have learned to say ta. Now there is also a quarter rest. And if you think about like drawing a blocky 3, instead of drawing a rounded 3, draw a blocky 3, but instead of this bottom part, kind of go in and back around again. So think about doing that to draw your rest. And that is a ta rest. And that means if I'm singing, I don't sing for that 1 beat. If I'm playing an instrument, I don't play for that 1 beat. So those are my basic 1 beats in 4/4 time. So now this one can exist in the wild and look like this. It generally gets a half beat, or it does get a half beat in 4/4 time. And we usually see the 2 of them together at this point. We've done a couple songs with them apart, but for playing in our purposes, it's easier to play them together because these 2 together get 1 beat. So for this, I say what? This is T, and the 2 of them together that make 1 beat is TT, okay? So TT. So T plus T is TT, and this one would be the T, and you turn the flag around when there are 2 of them right together. All right, so I've got how many beats? 1, 2, 3 beats. I'm in 4/4 time. So let's just add another quarter note to finish off this top 4/4. So this would be ta, rest, ti, ti, rest. Okay? So let's draw another one of these, another 4/4, and review a couple more notes. Okay? So we have done ta and tt, and in the wild, you can see this note looking like this. It has 2 little flags, but we generally, for our purposes, see all 4 of these together. And I like to draw 2 of them spread way out like this. I just find this is the easiest way. Spread, like like you're drawing a quarter note. Draw and link another one, do the flag, and then I put 2 in the middle. I just find that easiest for me as a way to draw these. So again, you just start with those straight sticks. Everything we've done so far is filled in. The TTs, the balls are filled in. This is filled in too. Do you remember what we say for this? Okay. This we say T, ka, T, ka. Do you remember the name of these notes? These are called 16th notes because if you remember, back on our strip, we talked about this. It would take 16 of them to fill a 4/4 measure. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4, it takes 16. These were called 8th notes because it takes 8 of them, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 to fill a 4/4 measure. And these we said were called quarter notes because it takes 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one is a quarter of the measure. So these we say tika tika, tika tika. And when you were younger, we might just say like superwoman, 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 because they're super fast. We would say slow, fast, fast, superwoman, because they're super fast. And so this is the 16th note, and I say tika tika, tika tika. Takes 4 of them to make one beat. 4 of them make one beat, okay? And with the 8th note, 2 of them make one beat. And with the quarter note, that's your basic beat. Just takes 1 to make a beat. All right, then we have this note, and look at how much of the measure that one takes up, okay? So that, how much of the measure takes up tells me the name of the note, and the name of the note was a half note. So this is called a half note, and it takes up half of the measure. So for a half note, it gets 2 beats. 1, 2. Do you remember what we say? We say ta, ah, ta, ah. Okay? So I've got 1 beat plus 1, 2 beats. I have 3 beats, but I need 4 to fill my measure. So I'm just going to fill this measure in. So we have 2 4-beat measures. That could be 1. I could fill it in that way, but I'm going to fill it in with a TT. Okay? So 1 beat, 2 beats, 1 beat. Okay? 1 beat, 1 beat. This is all review. And hopefully you remember. So now here's what I'd like you to do. I'd like you to draw 4 of these. And we are going to practice 4 of these and see how you do. Okay? So, if you're ready, let's go ahead and I am going to play. Remember, if I play ta-ah, okay, notes don't sustain on rhythm sticks, so ta-ah will look like this, okay? So here would be, I'll go ta, 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 ta. And this is what that would look like. Ta, 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 ta. Okay? So I am not going to say the tas or the ta's, but I would like you to record on here. For instance, if I play this one, let me just go ahead and play this. Ta, ti, ti. Okay? That's what that would sound like. Ta, rest, ti, ti, ta. Sorry, ta, rest, ti, ti, ta is how that would sound like. So I'm going to play it, and you would have recorded this. Again, this is one of those places where you can stop the tape, write it down, and then come back and we will check your answer. Or you can replay. So I'm going to play it twice, and then you can either stop the tape, replay it, or just continue on, and I will write it down. So here we go. Number 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, again. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you should have recorded was ta, ta, ti. Ta, ta, ti. Okay? Let's do number 2. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. What you should have recorded is TT, TT, Tika Tika, I got a little close there, Tika Tika, Ta. And that is your 1, 2, 3, 4 beats. Okay? Let's do two more. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I wrote this one down ahead of time, so it's already there. Ta, T, T, rest, T, T. Ta, T, T, rest, T, T. Okay? And the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that was Ta, T, T, Tika Tika. So you should have written Ta, T, T, Tika Tika. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4 beats. This one gets 2 beats, 3, 4 beats.